You can go from being nervous about how to handle a car accident claim to getting a settlement that you're proud of. But you have a gigantic problem holding you back, and if you don't fix it, you'll never get paid for the fair value of your case. But what do you need to do to greatly increase your odds of getting the biggest payout possible? Well, before we look at this, we need to analyze the problem that you have to solve if you're ever to stand a chance at getting a big settlement in your car accident case. Most people who are in car accidents just pray or hope that the car insurance company is going to do the right thing. They don't have a good understanding of how car insurance companies work. You might not realize that auto insurance companies are a business driven by one thing: profit. Car insurance companies have one goal: to make as much money as possible. Most car accident victims don't treat their claim like it's a business decision. It is. There's a big problem with just hoping the car insurance company will do the right thing. Any successful business person will tell you that hope is not a strategy in business. So how do car insurance companies often get away with paying you less than they should? They do this by not telling you what you need to do to maximize the value of your case. For example, during your case, the insurance company will likely send you a letter asking you to sign an authorization so that they can get your medical records. Most car accident victims think that when they receive a letter from the insurance company, that the insurance company is taking all the steps needed so that you'll get paid fairly. This is a massive mistake. They're sending you this authorization for two reasons. The first reason is that they want your medical records to find out what your injuries are, how serious they are, the treatment that you've had, and the treatment that you'll need in the future. Your medical records will say what you told the nurses and doctor about how the accident happened. It will also state if you said that you were wearing your seatbelt at the time of the crash. Your medical records will also say how fast you said your car was going at the time of the crash. But there's a second sneaky reason why insurance companies want you to sign an authorization to get your medical records. It's so they can get your medical records from before the accident. They're looking to see if your claimed injury is an old injury. In other words, the insurance company is trying to find out whether your injury existed before the accident. Most accident victims make the mistake of signing these medical authorizations with the hope that the insurance company will treat them fairly. I'm talking about hoping that the insurance company will make you a fair offer. But you need to know that you may not even be required to sign this medical authorization. Whether or not you have to sign it often depends on whose insurance company is requesting the authorization to get your medical records. If the other driver's insurance company is requesting the medical authorization, you don't need to sign it. This is because you don't have a contract with the other driver's insurance company. I don't think I've ever let a client of mine sign the other driver's insurance company's medical authorization. I'm talking about before a lawsuit. Now, during a lawsuit is a totally different story. If the other driver's insurance company's attorney can't get your medical records through a subpoena, then a judge may require you to sign an authorization. But before a lawsuit, most accident victims make the mistake of signing the authorization. They just assume that the insurance company is going to be fair. And if you do this, you're making a huge mistake. Even if you sign the medical authorization, sometimes the insurance claim adjuster won't even request your medical records. They're simply too busy. It's often because each injury adjuster has over 100 claims at any time. You're not their priority. The problem is that you'll just be waiting and hoping that the insurance company makes you a fair offer. But if they don't, you'll be left without rights if the insurance company denies your claim or makes you a small offer. And this happens much more often than you think. Just sitting back and hoping for a good offer is one of the reasons why the average car accident settlement for bodily injury is under $20,000. You have another problem if you just wait and hope that the insurance company will do the right thing. It's that the evidence that you need to win your case will vanish. The most time-sensitive moments for your claim are shortly after your car accident. That's when your case usually moves the fastest. It's also when evidence disappears the quickest. And it's during this time that you need to get the evidence that you need to win your case. But I found that most car accident victims think that their case will just settle itself. After their accident, they don't take a few simple steps that may result in a big settlement. To find out what those steps are, watch the video that's on screen now or click on the link in the description below. And if you've been seriously injured in a car accident in Florida, click the link in the description below to see if I could be the attorney for you.